guys, it's Jovi and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. How are you all doing today? I hope you are having a fantastic day. I'm sorry, I'm looking at two screens at once. I hope you are having a fantastic day. Before we begin, please don't forget to like this video. Like it now, because you might forget to like it later. Okay, subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms, so please follow, please subscribe. Listen. So I want to talk about this rapper who has passed this past weekend by the name of Trouble. Okay, we kind of know a little bit about Trouble based off of a couple of stories we've made a couple of years ago regarding the whole cucumber challenge. Okay, now recently, this past weekend, an altercation ensued at a house of a man and a woman, and he lost his life. And I want to talk about it. I want to dig deep into it. I want to really discuss what the fuck. Okay? I see people out there blaming the girl. I see people out there, not giving her no responsibility for what the hell happened. And I really want to I saw it, but I really didn't hear what happened until yesterday, last night. And when I heard what happened last night, I was taken aback. I was whole taken aback. So I'm here so we can be taken aback together. Okay. So let me drop this intro. Okay. So we could get on with the motherfucking show. Hold on one second. I'm sorry. This is what? Profile. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, I was looking at something. Okay, so look, let's pull up this article so we can discuss, we can get into it. Okay, first I want to say, before we even do that, I want to say and I guess most of the ladies on our channel was introduced to Trouble. I'm gonna say the summer before COVID, about 3 years ago, back when Alexa Sky was in these streets. She's still in these streets, but with a baby who has, some issues, and just with a little bit more common sense than the average Aries and the Jadas of the world. She is not all over the streets anymore. But back in the day, 3 years ago, when she was in the streets arguing with Malika, Michaela, old girl that had the baby with the Fetty Wap. Is it Fetty Wap? Yeah, it's the one of them. The one with one eye, Fetty Wap. During this time we met Trouble. Okay, because it was a time that Alexis was living in Atlanta. She probably still lives in Atlanta, back and forth between Atlanta and Jersey. Where she was dating Trouble, and this was during the whole cucumber challenge. Do y'all remember this? Okay, she was dating this nigga Trouble and deep throating cucumbers to impress him. Do y'all remember? Him and Lucci had a cucumber deep throating party. Him and Lucci had a cucumber deep throating event in the A. Okay. Remember, Regine was very upset about it. Her and Lucci broke up once because of it. They like to swallow cucumbers, I guess. I tell you this story because I need you to understand the kind of person that Trouble allegedly is. Okay. It is not also lost on me, okay, that since this occurred this weekend, what is the day? Wednesday. It is happy hump day to you. me. Okay, hold on. I might have to flip the. Is that better? I think like my eyes was looking at the camera in the wrong direction. All right, look. Hold on. Let's do this right there. Right there. Right there. Hold up. Right there. All right. Boom. It isn't lost on me, okay, that this same guy who this thing happened to this weekend that we're about to read the article on, okay, is literally on Instagram right now with about 5 different women giving him tributes of love, affection, and everybody know about me. Everybody know about me. Everybody know about me vibes. One girl child, even this morning, she had a whole, I don't know, were they making a movie, a music video? I don't know. She had a whole freaking, it's like they go in a battle to say who is his main match, all right? And I need us all to remember all of this as I set up said story, okay? I'm going to also reiterate that I like to deal with the reality of situations and not what we would want them to be. Okay? Off gate, before we even open this shit up, the reality of the situation is you break up with your man, you put your nigga out the house. Okay? Maybe it's not the best idea to bring another nigga in less than 7 days. I'm the first person to tell you to move the fuck on. One, that was too soon. Two, he allegedly was violent towards her, so she know he got a violent nature. And three, y'all literally just broke up. Not even and three, but it's because it's like 5 or 6 of them. But y'all literally just broke up. And any dude, whether he's violent or not, is going to be on the watch because that's his home. And you brought someone who meant nothing because he's all over the place, okay, to your crib, and now that person is passed. This man, I still got the article. This man, whether he knew the girl longer than a week, he knew she was in a relationship. If he knew her longer than a week, he knew she was in a relationship before. And her and the nigga just broke up. Why would you go to sleep in this nigga house? Why would you even come to this nigga house? Let's be very clear. I got the article. Let's pull it up. I know y'all gonna be mad at me, but I said what I said. I don't think it's I like to play smart, ladies. I don't think this was smart. I think and I think sometimes on the get back, we need to think ahead because nothing in thinking ahead says that this shit wasn't going to go down exactly the way it went down. And this guy is probably going to get off on like a crime of passion, he just snapped. Child, let me pull up the shit. Okay, here we go. Let me pull the banner down so we can see more of it. Okay, all right. So it says Warren reveals new details about fatal situation of Atlanta rapper Trouble. Okay. All right. Hold on. Where the damn article at? Oh shit! I gotta unlock the content. You look. Why didn't I look at this shit before? Hold on. I hate people. Hold on. I'm gonna find it. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna find something. Gotta unlock the content. Who the hell they think they are? They ain't nobody. These people be wilding out. Okay, so let's do this one. Let's do this one. Hold on. Okay. Oh yeah, pulled it up. All right, no doubt. Let's do this. All right. So suspect, no thanks. Suspect Powell rapper trouble after finding him with his ex-girlfriend, Warren indicates. I also would like to say, and I need us to, because I know we're gonna have people that's gonna come in the chat be like, oh well, so what? Listen, women, we just watched a woman throw a nigga mama ashes into the river. That's crazy too. Okay, let's deal with the reality of crazy people and hurt feelings. Damaged people will fucking. And this girl was lucky, and it ain't even luck because now she will forever have to not only be an abuse victim, but have had to experience this situation that night. She's never not going to have this bullshit affect her, right? Let's read the article. Okay, hold on. Let me pull myself up. Y'all don't need it. Y'all don't read it. Y'all just be listening to me read it. Let me just read the article. The article says, the warrant states that the suspect, Jamichael Jones, punched his ex-girlfriend in the face both before powering trouble. His ex-girlfriend in the face both before powering trouble. Wow. Okay, so Rockdale County, Georgia. Arrest warrant issued of trouble indicates that the suspect powed the Atlantic rapper after finding him with his ex-girlfriend. The warrant states the suspect, Jamichael Jones, punched his ex-girlfriend in the face both before shooting trouble and in a prior instance which perpetrated the breakup. Okay, so he punched her in the face. Shout out to her. Shout out to her for leaving this motherfucker. Apparently, she said that was the first time he put his hands on her. Shout out to her. Okay, let's finish read this and then we'll go on. The rapper whose real name is, what is it? Marlene Sameto, or I don't know. Marrow, whatever, was powed and died in the early mornings in the early hours of Sunday morning. Okay, so they was out Saturday night doing whatever was clever. Okay, this is what the fuck hotels is for. I'm sorry, I said it. This is what hotels is for. What the fuck is that nigga doing at your house when you know your ex of a week, not a month, bitch, not 3, 4, 5, 6 months? Then I'd be like, this nigga crazy. You know what the fuck? Of a week, motherfuckers still think y'all getting back together. People are crazy and delusional. A week, he still think he's stationed outside. It's Saturday night. It's Saturday night. He is stationed outside the crib with the fake excuse of needing his Jordans. He's stationed outside the crib. He probably waited, knew they was in there fucking, was in the car stewing, and when he saw the lights go out because they was going to sleep, he went up in there. Let's continue. That's my opinion. And Conyers, shit is okay. Boom. It was piled and passed early hours Sunday morning at the Lake St. James apartment in Conyers. He was taken to a hospital where he later passed from his injuries. Jones, 32, the boyfriend, turned himself in on a home invasion. This is another reason I don't like Atlanta. It's real easy to break into people's houses. If you from down south, like I'm from, whole other topic. I'm from New York City. There's no such thing as home invasions here. Like, no. Like, that doesn't happen. Like, in Atlanta, that shit would be on the news at least every other day. At least every other day, there would be a fucking home invasion. Can't do that shit here. We too packed on top of each other. You can't be busting into the fucking people's house upstairs. I'ma hear you. I'ma call the police. Anyway, so the boyfriend Jones, he's 32. He's not an ugly guy, but he's an abusive motherfucker. Okay. Turned himself on home invasion, felony M-word, and aggravated assault charges at 1 a.m. on Tuesday, last night. He was later denied bond by a judge. You know, Atlanta ain't letting y'all niggas bond out. What the fuck ain't Atlanta letting you know? Down south don't even play them games. Down south will give you probation for 30 years. Stop playing around. According to the arrest warrant obtained by 11 Alive, deputies in the Rockdale Sheriff's Office arrived to the 911 call to find an ex-girlfriend with visible injuries on her face consistent with being struck. Thank God he didn't kill her dead. Thank God he didn't kill her dead. He already did one. It's a wrap. He could have did her two. Thank God, ladies. Ladies. This is why we avoid the crazy niggas. This is why we gotta play smart. Trying to be slick. Trying to be, what the fuck do you get from it? The fuck? That's what a hotel is for. She probably couldn't go to Trouble House because he got 85,000 girlfriends. According to Instagram, accordingly on site, and all of the dedications to this man, he got a different chick for every day. Whatever. He has the type of mentality that made him think that it was okay, because he got a million chicks every day, right? He don't give a fuck, so he think nobody else gives a fuck. That's the problem. Because again, men give a fuck. People give a fuck. Just because you might not give a fuck, don't mean that the next nigga won't kill you over her. And that's what happened. You went up in this man's house. If you've known this girl over a week, if you've known her less than a week, you probably shouldn't even have went to her house. Can I just be honest? That's what hotels are for. But if you know her longer than a week, you knew her man was wild. You knew they broke up a week ago. And everything in my grown ass tells me that don't make no sense. Now, if I was a 17-year-old idiot, if I was 20 and I was dumb, of course, you gonna, they broke up. So of course, because you stupid and you young. And I expect that from you. But we're grown. Triple big and grown. This nigga's 32. The girl is big and grown. We are all adults here. That's what hotels are for. And if the fucking motherfucker, if Trouble couldn't afford a hotel, then he don't get no pussy. Because even bigger than him passing by the hands of her ex crazy running up in the crib, she could have been gone. Another woman taken by another man, and she could have controlled it this time. She had enough sense to leave him. This is what blowing me. Because she had enough sense to say, nah, he bust me on my shit one time already. I'm good. It's a dub. But she told the deputies that she was asleep in the bed with Trouble and woke up to her ex-boyfriend punching her in the face. This nigga busted the crib. He was outside waiting. He probably been coming in her crib since they broke up. Somebody called him and told him he was outside because it was Saturday. They broke up a week ago. They broke up last weekend. Probably. More than fucking likely. He's here stalking, and you laid up sleep with a nigga in the bed when you should have a gun in your hand. This nigga crazy. When a motherfucker tell you he crazy, you know what you do? You believe it. You don't just get rid of him. You get rid of him and you take precautions. Because we have to take care of ourselves. You would love to say we're not protected. The man in the bed next to her he couldn't have done nothing. He couldn't do nothing. He might have been a little bit unaware and stupid to even show up at her crib. Wanting to be, all right, fuck it. Wanting to put your dick everywhere. It's a plethora of women on the IG right now. Go on to on site. I'm not even pulling them up. I ain't even gonna pull them up because it's kind of sad how much they are declaring love for this man, how they are literally battling with each other. They are dropping text messages. They are dropping everything to try to prove to the other ones and to themselves that they meant something more than just a drop off dick on a Tuesday. Like for real. Apparently he sleeps when the girl just broke up with a man. And he laid up, knocked out in her bed. Y'all thinking because the nigga sleeping with you, meaning that he love you, he probably just sleeping. Jones in trouble, then began fighting, according to the warrant. She tried to help the rapper when Jones pulled out the handgun and shot the rapper and left the scene. Thank God he didn't turn it on her. He could have shot them both dead in the bed before they even woke up. The rapper was shot in the chest, okay? The woman explained to deputies that she and Jones have been dating for 3 years. Jesus Christ. You think you put your boy... I didn't even know this. I didn't even know this. They've been dating. You think you put your boyfriend out of 3 years a week ago and he gonna believe y'all broke up? Nigga, y'all on a break. It's an intermission in his mind. Listen, these niggas. All right. The woman explained to Jeopardy, okay, that her and Jones have been dating for 3 years, but broke up a week earlier when he hit her during an argument about him not having a job and not helping her pay the bills. Ow! Ow! Oh! A Dusty killed her. Oh, he ain't got nothing to lose. Oh! I didn't read this part. She put him out last week because he ain't got no money. He ain't got shit, and he wasn't helping her. How long this nigga ain't had no money and ain't have shit? My nigga ain't got money. He ain't got shit. He ain't got nothing to live for. He lucky he ain't kill her too. Just me. In that instance, she said she called 911, but did not file a police report because Jones fled the scene. He had not been back to the home where they've been living together in the week since. He lived there. Fuck. He lived there. He ain't been back that she seen in a week. And she thought to bring that nigga in trouble into the crib. Jesus. Deputies noted in a warrant that the front door of the apartment had been forced open and they had been surveillance footage of Jones arriving and leaving the apartment complex in his car. According to the timeline of the warrant, Jones came and went in just 7 minutes. He bust in there. Oh my God. All right, I'm back to y'all. Hold on. Oh my God. Wait a minute. What the fuck? Like, listen. That man lived there. Okay, yeah, he left. He ran out. He got into a fight. That man lived there. No. No, no. I'm not saying it's not her fault that he's crazy. It's not her fault that he's deranged. It's not her fault that none of that. But we have to take accountability, and you know crazy when you see crazy. You know that nigga crazy. You ain't been with that nigga for 3 years and don't know he walk with a gun. You ain't been with that nigga 3 years and don't know he crazy. I'm doubting this is the first time he has been aggressive towards her. This is probably the first time he has closed fist punched her. That's why she left. But I doubt this is the first time he has been aggressive towards her. Okay. He believes she was his fucking property. He took the nigga out. He doesn't have anything to live for. A man who does not have anything to live for, a man who does not have anything to lose. I keep telling y'all, even in dating, that's why a man is supposed to do more. Because a man who has nothing to lose, he is not invested in it. That nigga was invested in living off of her for free. And the audacity of her to try to move on in a week. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow, please subscribe, please like this video, please donate to the channel. You can donate to the Cash App, the Super Chat, PayPal, whatever is clever. Donate to your girl today. All right. Now let's go through this chat, y'all. I cannot believe I did not know all of that. I did not know they were like, listen, honestly, I don't believe that it's her fault. Oh, hold on. I forgot to plug this shit in. Wait a minute. Like there's people going around, there's a lot of people going around saying, it's her fault. I don't think it's her fault. I think she made a dumbass mistake. I think if we find out, hold on. Okay. I think that's good. I think we might find out later. Of course, she's probably like really young and like common sense wasn't fucking prevailing. Okay, we need to go with common sense. She thought that this motherfucker, like, where did she think he was gonna go? He has no job, he has no money. Like she said, he's going to come. And I understand her wanting to move on. I am the queen of jumping on. Anyway. But I understand wanting to move on, but there's certain things you just don't do. There's just certain things you just don't do for your own safety. For your own safety, ladies. Say, like, yeah, I know, oh, men ain't supposed to do that. True. But we're not supposed to just think that people are not going to be who they show you they are. And once she showed her that he was crazy, she should have believed him. And the hotel. Because when she brought that motherfucker into her house, that nigga was willing to die for her. In that moment, he was willing to lose it all. And again, if you're watching on Facebook, please, you could also drop a stars donation. I don't know. I ain't never had one yet, but they said I could get one. So shout out to you. And let's run these likes up. Okay. Please and thank you. He said she was in your bushes this morning, Bree. Hey Jamon. Hey LaRon. He said, what a name to call oneself. I don't want to be here blaming the dead, but and however, you have to take accountability for your shit. Like, what made you think? Again, maybe because he don't care. Maybe because he don't care, because he has a plethora of women and apparently no one is important or no one is special. So he doesn't comprehend that even in all of that in that man's mind, he believed that he loves that woman, even though we don't. You can't beat up nobody and love them, right? We know that's fucking delusional. But in his mind, he loves her. In his mind, she's his provider. Okay, in his mind, he's losing. In his mind, this man is coming to take what he think belongs to him. Okay. and and common sense should have prevailed. Like, shit, don't go to that nigga crib. It don't matter if the nigga ain't been there in a week. It's still that nigga crib. Hey everyone, I see you all. As police looking forward. Yeah, they are doing the tributes, girl. The hard tributes. The hard tributes out here trying to prove how much he loved them. You were just another bed for him to sleep in on a fucking Thursday. I'm sorry. Not sorry. Because if you weren't, this man would have had enough common sense, even in himself, to not even put himself in his fucking position. Why you up in a nigga house in a nigga bed? Sleep. Not even, oh, you came and did some shit. Sleep. Come on now. Come on now. Y'all remember. We did discuss it here. Yes, we did. He was with Alexis and pictures, yeah, from when they was together. I ain't see Alexis say shit. Shout out to her. He said, I'm not going to no woman's house. You don't go to no woman's house that just broke up with her boyfriend. Like, why the fuck would you do that? Why are you even dating someone or even boinking or even doing that? Even, again, we all grown. We going to do what we do at her house. I get he probably don't have a crib of his own, or he probably live with some girl. Okay? Okay? He probably live with some girl, don't have, or like I said, at different people's houses, different days. Okay? All right? So that's what a hotel is for. And if a nigga can't afford a hotel, maybe you shouldn't be fucking them. Like, these are like, personally, even on the side, even on the, oh, I'm just trying to get some dick. Okay, I still have standards on the I'm trying to get some dick. I'm not coming out of nothing, even if it's just I'm trying to get some dick. How are you taking the L to even do this and put yourself? I know she wasn't even comfortable because she know this nigga crazy. She know that nigga was crazy. She wasn't comfortable there. But this, if Trouble couldn't afford a hotel room or didn't want to get one, then you shouldn't have fucking did it. Because anybody could have told. He could, how do we know? Again, he don't have fucking recording devices in the crib. He crazy. That you don't even know about. He said we never use these emojis. I did, and I paid for them. And I bought them. I designed them. And I paid for them. Y'all better use them damn emojis. This is terrible and yet stupid on his part. It is stupid. It is stupid. Everything in this could have been avoided so many ways. She could have avoided this by making Trouble take her to a fucking hotel. Okay? This is how the fuck you avoided that. Okay? He could have avoided that by having enough common sense to not to fuck a nigga in his bed, not to fuck a chick in a nigga bed. It don't matter if the nigga left. Did he leave? Listen, not even a month. I'm not even telling you a month into the breakup to do no dumb shit like that. Don't do that shit. Give it about month 3 before you bring a nigga in the bed, in the house to do all, especially 3 years. They ain't been together 3 months. I could understand if they was together for a couple weeks or a couple. I didn't read that shit. 3 years? That nigga ain't gonna believe y'all broke up for at least a month. He ain't even gonna claim it. He's just gonna be like, oh, she mad at me. It's all right. He ain't even claiming y'all broke up yet. Now he about to do forever. She said that lady would have been in the water with my mama's ashes. Yeah, that was wild. And you know what I read? That bitch was big and grown. A part of me, when I first saw it, the girl who was tossing the guy's ashes into the lake or the river or whatever because he cheated on her, ma'am, grow the fuck up. Number one. Two, I thought she was like 19. I swear to you. When they said, I think they said this woman was like 41 or 38, 38 to 42, some shit in my age range. I said, you got to be shitting me. What kind of pathetic dumbass does that? Why would you do that? Why would you think that's okay? I don't care if he cheated on you. Grow the fuck up. Grow a backbone and leave a nigga. Have some you see what, she ain't even got enough fucking self-respect. You out here when you should have left the nigga. You out here being a dumbass, dumping his mother. What the fuck is mama's ashes got to do with it? Dumping his mother's ashes. He should put your ass in jail and then he should sue your ass and put you in debt. Like, I swear to God, smarter fucking decisions. This running with your emotion shit is getting on my goddamn nerves. And I'm a fucking Scorpio. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of hearing y'all talk about it. I'm tired of watching y'all do it. You look stupid. It's crazy. It's deranged. You cutting niggas' tires just to get back with them and help them buy new tires. You busting niggas' windows just to get back with them and help them buy new windows, or just to get locked the fuck up. For what? You know the best revenge? The best revenge is to move on to another dick. Let's continue. Anywhere, yes, anywhere but her crib, and then go to sleep. Everything about that says, like, what the fuck? Okay, okay, sis, 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 sis. Y'all be thinking y'all make it sound better and you not. Okay? Tony said, I know the situation personally. Okay, Tony. Trouble has been messing with that girl, and her and that dude ended up breaking up. But he still had things at her house. Either way, he went there on some bullshit. Ma'am, you just told us that Trouble has been messing with this girl, knowing that she got a man that lives with her. So he knew. He was well aware. This was not a situation, okay? I could have caught it. We could have took a L if it was a situation where he just met a chick, went to a crib and didn't know that her man broke up a week ago. But you telling me that he know about the situation, he's the cause of the situation, and then went into this woman's house and went to sleep when this nigga lived there up until a week ago? That's what you're telling me? And you're telling me that he went there on some bullshit? Everybody was on some bullshit. He went there on everything that you should have expected that man to be on. And again, I'm not making excuses for his savagery at all. But the reality of people be blowing my fucking mind. So you gonna fuck my bitch, destroy my fucking relationship, then lay up in my fucking bed and you think, why? Because you a thug, nigga named Trouble? You think that's how it's gonna go down? Let's deal with the reality of people and not what the fuck y'all want it to be. Y'all sound crazy. Did not make your homeboy look better. So he knew about it, still went there, went to sleep in the nigga house, knowing that the nigga lived there. A weekend. You listen, just because the name ain't on the lease don't mean that it's not warranted. That's not what crime of passion means. Do you Neuro, you be here long enough, you understand what that means? It's uncontrollable. They broke up a week ago. It would make sense for crime of passion not to be it if it was 6 months from now. His lawyers, this is the definition. Everything in this, everything in what the friend just said, the alleged Santana, who know the situation personally, just told us why it's a crime of passion. It's even worse than we thought it was. Before, we just thought it was just he just met some girl. Now, according to the friend who know it personally, he's the cause of the breakup. And you know that she put him out last week. Yada, yada, yada. He punched her. He hit her. And we went and laid up in this nigga bed. Have y'all ever lived with somebody before? Like, for real? Because if y'all ain't ever lived with somebody, like, for real before, I don't think we can have this conversation. Like, have you ever been, like, in a whole, like, a real relationship? Like, and gave a fuck? Like, for real. Not a couple of months, like years, like married or anything like that. If not, you may not, like, because I don't understand what you don't understand. Jada said, a week from when he put his hands on you, you allow another man in the bed of the home you share. And why is there a brand new guy in your room that quick? Shake my head. According to the friend, he was already in a room. According to his friend, he was already in a room. God damn. Yep, he not paying bills, but they've been together 3 years. She did see. She said it didn't take 3 years to know he was a bomb. He was crazy. He lived there, girl. He lived there. Like, y'all is delusional. These people who are talking about, like, have you lived with somebody? Have you lived with someone? Your man, your wife. Like, have you even stayed at your boyfriend or girlfriend house often and then y'all broke up? Like, and been with them for years. Like, they lived together. They were damn near married, but without a ring. And she was the provider. Child, this is crazy. Yes, she had to. But she thought trouble. Maybe she thought trouble with a thug. A thug. I don't know. Nails, child. Now we know. A long time. He said he was probably waiting. Big Mama said he was probably waiting to come home. Yeah, these niggas don't think you actually broke up. You've been taking all his shit. You've been taking his abuse for years. Why would he think that y'all really broke up? You just put him out for a little bit. Woo! So he had nothing to lose. He needed a place to stay. And his mama said, go to your girl's house. And he went there. He tried to go back home and see what happened. Yes, even leaving for a week, you literally still live there. You could be on vacation. You could be on, you could literally still live there. That's not, oh, he don't live there no more. He lives there. You can't, oh, we'll put him on a week ago. What the fuck does that mean? He lives there. He lives there. Yep. And she moved on to, we don't know if Trouble was rich, but he probably had enough money to help her with the goddamn rent. Okay. So she said he giving off manosphere energy. You know, you right, because they preach that mess. They don't want to take no accountability for being broke. And she was sloppy. Two things could be true at the same time. Three things could be true at the same time. All three of these motherfuckers was out of pocket. All three of these people were whole out of pocket. And if one of them would have made a good decision, none of this shit would have happened. All three of them, like, dropped the ball. And because of that, this man is now gone. These girls are now on Instagram trying to prove they love for a man who ain't even here no more, who was spreading it far and motherfucking wide. Far and fucking wide. She said the report said that they jumped him, and that's when they pulled out he again, it's his house. He comes home. He finds a man in bed with his girlfriend. She did not file a police report last week. He is not, again, common sense is common. This man can get away with this shit. He's going to get away with this shit. If he has a lawyer with any sort of sense, he's getting away with this shit. He walked home. This is Atlanta we talking about. He came home to his house. Stand your right, ho. He came to his house and found a nigga in his bed, and then he was attacked by the nigga. Fuck around, he might get off and be able to sue Trouble's estate, destroying his family or whatever. Yeah, well, motherfuckers don't have nothing to lose. You better be weird. That's why I said you gotta be weird. Y'all want to date these. I told y'all about that girl who told me she only wants to date niggas who got less than her. It's like, and she set herself up for always being abused and, you know, just constant bullshit, because like a nigga that has nothing to lose has nothing to lose. Like, that's why I always say he should be invested in you. He should be doing things, you know, when you know he's doing things, he is invested in you. It doesn't matter what he's saying. A nigga can say a lot. He ain't paying no bills. What is he even doing there? How we even get to 3 years? Like, in the audacity to want to hit you because you even put him out. She should have been in a hotel room. Okay. Business and what's that? Bikashi? She said she caught alive. Shout out to you, sis. Listen, it's her fault as well. You have to take accountability, ladies. We have to take, when you do dumb shit, you got to take accountability, or else she'll do this dumb shit again. You have to take accountability. She needs to take accountability for dating a Dusty to begin with. Okay? You need to be accountable for fucking the Dusty, keeping him in your crib when he paid no bills for 3 fucking years. Sorry. We have to take accountability for that. Take accountability for you was fucking with another nigga before you even broke up with him. But all right, okay, cool. Niggas do that shit every day. I'm not knocking nobody for that. Niggas do that shit every day. Fuck it. Okay? I ain't knocking up for that. I ain't even knocking up for like Jada said, why she got another nigga in the womb already. I ain't even knocking up for that. Niggas do that shit every day. I'm not knocking up for that. I'm knocking her from having that nigga at her crib, knowing that she just broke up with this motherfucker and put him out. Knowing that apparently that motherfucker knew about Trouble. And that's probably on top of him being broke, why he got put out. He only got put out because he punched her. So she was cool with letting that nigga live in her crib. He only got put out because he was probably arguing about trouble, and she probably said something along the lines, at least that nigga paid her this rent, nigga, because you ain't got no money. And then he punched her ass, and then she said, get the fuck out. That sound like what happened to y'all? That sound like what happened to me. You have to take accountability for the fuck you do. Just like if you line somebody up to get murdered, guess what you get? Charged. This is what you get. I'm not saying that she gonna get charged or that she lined somebody up for this. I ain't saying that, but you are accountable. Just like niggas are accountable. Just like niggers are accountable for the shit that they cause. If a nigga sat up, just like when that nigga sat up, like last year, we made a video about this dude who was laughing about it because he thought it was so fucking funny. He had the two girls fighting. Y'all remember? The subs gonna remember. He had the two girls fighting. One of them drove his car to the other girl's house, shot her up. She came outside because she thinking it's him after arguing with this woman back and forth. Shot her up. She crippled and shit. The other one is in jail forever. He think it's funny. He is accountable. Just like this chick is accountable. That dude was accountable for setting up that crazy ass situation. He was accountable, not just the bitch who shot her. Just like in this situation, just because you a chick don't mean you're not accountable for the fuck shit. When you do fuck shit, you're accountable for it. Everybody is. And you really put your life in the hand at risk to bring a nigga that gonna be in another bitch bed tomorrow into your crib? I ain't putting myself in, because honestly, if he was a little bit more pussy, he would have waited for that nigga to leave. He would have waited for trouble to leave and would have came up in there and took her out. All for penis from a dude who got 85 other bitches lined up, who got clothes and drawers at everybody's house. You're not special. Go look at Instagram. The dedications to let you know you're not special. Tired of y'all acting like y'all special. It was messy. Thank you, Cherry. Cherry said she loved the channel, child. She knew. Don't give me that bullshit. She knew. She ain't think it was gonna go down like that, though. Damn, she ain't think it was gonna go down like that. She thought they was gonna fuck him up. If everybody would have made, if everybody in this decision, if in this situation, if one fucking person in this situation would have made a different choice, none of this shit would have happened. No, we go to houses. Don't get me wrong, but even else, it don't make no sense to go to somebody's house when they niggas just broke up. I'm at my nigga house right now. It like if he just broke up with somebody, you as an adult don't bring someone to your house because they can show up anytime, any day. And in New York City, all it takes is a train ride. Motherfucker live in a block. It's easy to spy on a nigga because there's a mad motherfuckers outside. Okay. What time is it? Okay, I gotta check the time. Hold on. This took that. People are, there we go. You deal with the reality of people and not the fuck you want it to be. You know your nigga crazy. You know your nigga crazy. You ain't got a bitch made nigga. You know your nigga crazy. You know he with the shits. So you should play this shit accordingly. My homegirl was with a nigga who with the shits. Now we've gotten to the point because it's a year. I said give it like a good 6-7 months. It's over a year. Now she's like, okay, now she's willing to say, all right, I'm going to start bringing people. They've been separated for about probably 2 years now. But now she's starting to say, all right. And before she would, but again, she had kids and all this shit. But he used to live there. Matter of fact, she bought a new bed. He used to live there. You don't show up with another nigga a week or a month after your man move out. You just don't. He lived there. Shit. In a lot of cases, even if you change the locks, he lives there. He's on the lease. Especially down south, he could go and get a key. Can't he? Don't act like he can't. He on that lease, he could go get a key. He go get the super to open the door because he lives there. Yes. Yes. Trying to be slick. I think she did, but again, regardless if she did, he lives there. A lot of places you have to give management the new key. He lives there. He can call a locksmith and get the shit opened back up. Let's deal with the reality of that. He lives there. This ain't a nigga that's, my boyfriend, he live over there and I live over here. No, he lives there. I didn't even realize he lived there. Because at least if he didn't live there, I could say, oh, well, he popped up. Ex-boyfriend popped. He lived there. That was his home. It changes the shit. Say what y'all want, it changes. She changed the lock, but did not kick him off the leash with a restraining order. She said she would have gone to court and give him an eviction notice. She could have waited more than a week. Couture says 3 years is a long time to be taking care of a Dusty. She probably was listening to us, but took our advice wrong. Yeah, 3 years is a long time to get rid of a Dusty. Girl, you do not need get back. Your get back is your glow up. Your get back is your glow up. You do not need to do it. I need to make him feel. He gonna feel. He gonna feel. But sometimes that first reaction, some of it, it's just like turn it down. She said he broke. He coming home. Exactly. She just said he ain't got no money. He ain't got no nothing. He coming home. You gonna have to lock a nigga up like that. You gonna have to really destroy him for him to leave you alone. But again, that's why you don't invest in trash. Because once you invest in trash, they like leeches. You can't, they just come right back. You just can't. Yeah, I don't know why he felt safe to sleep there, especially with old girls saying that he knew the situation. Like if he didn't know the situation and she was like, "Oh, I've been single," and she lying, I could understand. I could be like, "All right, you know, okay, all right, you know, okay." But like he knew the situation, girl. You didn't help the case. Too many women for her to even do this. He was in a couple. He was in a couple on Instagram. All the girls he was in a relationship with, they all post and go on IG. I'm not dropping it. It's too much. Go on the shade room, go on site, just go, just scroll. You're gonna see a whole bunch of girls, and that's just the girls that they caught. That dropping their dedication of love and trying to post screenshots of messages to prove that he cared about them, to prove that he loved them. The saddest shit of all, you gotta prove that nigga can fuck about you. I'm sorry. She said, once I saw two women come with the videos, girl, they got the video. You saw the whole girl, she got edited video. Like a baby shower. It's wow. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck. They in the ocean, they slow motion. I was like, yo, he pulling a Nick Cannon. He takes fucking, apparently, he takes photo shoots with all his side bitches. I don't know. She said he was at P's party with his girlfriend. Can you imagine your man dead? The police call you and let you know your man gone, and to find out he got taken out in another chick bed, sleeping in her bed. So how you sleeping in another bed when you supposed to be sleeping? Jesus Christ. Kevin Samuel, for real, he didn't even took the fuckboy game too far. Why is the fuckboy sleeping in the bed? He need to go home. Go home to your wife, to your girlfriend. Go home. I didn't think about that. Boyfriend flipped the script. She said, I didn't know they were together 3 years, girl. I just read that shit. I ain't know either. I was like, what? um, yeah, I'm not letting a man move in on me, period. And we can't live together unless you're paying bills. Like, we just can't. We just can't. I've only lived with two men in my life. One I was married to. The other one, he paid bills. All of them. like, I don't understand. Like, how the fuck? I got dudes who pay bills that don't even live in my house. How the fuck do y'all bring these niggas into your home for 3 years and don't let them pay no bills and then think that you're going to be able to just put them out and they're not going to be crazy? But you're fucking with the shelter over their head and the food in their stomach. I'm just saying. Yeah, I think he might get away with it. It doesn't even matter if he has a public defender. A public defender could get away with this shit. This is some easy shit. This is some easy shit. And this is some easy shit to get away with. We need 60 more likes. Couture Bay said it. I didn't even look, but I know if she said it, then she made it. We need 60 more likes. No, she didn't set him up. She was just reckless. This is reckless. Okay? I don't know what you say. This is reckless as shit. Okay? Because you know he crazy and deranged. There we go. If he was seeing her before he knew the details, and that's where he fucked up. He fucked up because he got a woman anyway, and he shouldn't be sleeping on. And he's well, okay, fine. He cheating. That's already one. But okay, fine. He cheating. Maybe the bitch is okay with it. Whatever. You sleeping in the beds of the girls you cheating with, nigga. No, okay. You know that she just broke up with her ex. So they broke up because of you, and he being broke. Okay, so you know he a broke, dusty ass nigga, and broke niggas ain't got nothing to lose. Men know that. Men know that. Women act like they don't know that. Men know that. Okay, how did you think this was a go left? Could we get some likes? Can we get some likes? All around the board. I'm not taking no, oh, it was just him. It was just the shooter, and and they were victim. Like, everyone made a bad decision here. Okay. All three parties involved. He is simple and life is over. Listen, we gotta, she can't, that's my point. You can't kick them out legally. And then you bring somebody else, that's a crime of passion. This is a fucking Republican state of all things that we're talking about. This is a crime of passion. Some rapper, some black rapper, even though these are both two black people, okay, this is his girlfriend for 3 years. You just got to set this shit up. They got into an altercation because he found out that she was cheating with this guy. Okay. He comes home a week later, okay, because he was taking some time off to cool down. Okay. And he came home to get his shoes because it was Saturday and he wanted to go out to the disco. And he saw this man who broke up his marriage in his bed. And the next thing he know, he was fleeing the scene. He don't even know what happened. It went to rage. He said they were starting, or he just saw people started attacking him. And you think a Republican is going to lock this man up for that? Y'all, wow. Y'all don't know them. They lynch black people for less. You wildin'. You wildin'. Oh, here we go. Chelsea. Hey, Chelsea. Chelsea said she had, and y'all wonder why Chelsea did all the shit that she did to get that nigga out of her house. Okay. Chelsea said she had to get a court order and a police escort to retrieve her keys. So it's on paperwork that he wasn't supposed to have access to the place. I feel you. She had to get a court order and a police escort, and he's still a crazy nigga. And retrieve her keys. You right. You ain't lie. None of y'all ain't saying nothing that's like, yeah, she did what she was supposed to do, except bringing that nigga in her crib a week later when crazy is still watching you. I believe you. She good for breaking up with him because he was broken, crazy, and abusive. This still is all three people's faults. Can we get some likes, please? Can we get some likes? Or you could donate to the channel, whatever's clever. We're at 1 hour and 7 minutes. I don't even know how much likes we have because the phone is over here. Yeah, she said, why are they trying to prove who was with him when he was clearly with somebody else the night he died? Like, it's so desperate. It is. I'm sick. That's why I'm not pulling it up. That's exactly why I'm not pulling it up, because it's so desperate. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. I have secondhand embarrassment for them. She said Lil Durk's attorney was messing with him also. Listen, I don't believe that. I don't believe it. I believe the trash dudes is the handful, of course. But and I believe y'all keep saying it so much that you make it true. But I didn't believe that when I lived there. I had plenty, no, don't get me wrong. I've had some experiences that I was like, what the fuck? Okay, oh my God. Or some weird, but I've also had experiences where I met good guys in Atlanta. I met good guys in Atlanta. Like, I can't say that I didn't meet any good guys in Atlanta. Again, that wasn't why I left Atlanta, but I can't say that I didn't meet any good guys in Atlanta. So to say that, all niggas are like, got 20 girls and all of this, it's not true. Yeah, there's a lot of them. I know a couple of them. I saw one that I was low-key holding. I was low-key obsessed with this nigga when I lived there. Fine ain't the word. Fine. Fine. He has a plethora of bitches. And I was thoroughly okay with being one of them for a little bit. I saw this nigga the other day on Facebook because again, I told you Facebook monetized me, so they, I had to actually go on Facebook, and I was like, I forgot how fine this nigga was, and his beard gray now. I forgot how fine this nigga was. Anyway, but still, I stopped fucking with him. Right? I was like, oh, I got that little thing for a little bit, and I was like, you know what? Now, and I'm gonna move on to somebody. So I say that to say there are dudes in Atlanta, but are you looking for those dudes? Or are you looking for the dudes that are for the women to share? Are you looking for the shareable dudes, or are you looking for, and I'm not talking about a nigga occasionally cheat. I'm talking about a nigga got 85 girlfriends and they posted pictures on Instagram. What else? She said he messed with Thing's lawyer, the lawyer that was on Tasha K's show. Oh my lord. She told the judge the thing she didn't want to officially file. She should have. She should have. When you break up with crazy, you have to make dramatic and drastic moves, or else they're gonna think you're just playing. She should have. Lawsuit, yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He said he saw that convertible parked outside. Yeah, no pun intended. Crime of passion all day. This is what I say. Ooh. Big Mama says another reason why, again, married, stable men live longer in general, just have healthier lives, a healthier life, a better life, a longer life. Stability does not create situations like this. Like I say, he should have been sleeping in his woman's bed, in his wife's bed, in his main, I don't know, home. Even if she went to civil court, it don't mean anything. Why y'all keep acting like that even means anything? Why y'all keep telling me that like it means anything? It don't matter how she put him out. It doesn't matter if she put him out the fake way or if she put him out 1000% legally. It was a month ago and he lives there. This is what I need. What I keep saying, I need y'all to have some common sense. I hear what you're saying, but do you hear the common sense of what we talking about? It doesn't matter that she put him out perfectly the legal way to evict a nigga in Georgia. It does not matter because that nigga was coming. Whether he had the keys, didn't have the keys, whether she put him out legally, she ain't put him out legally. That nigga was coming. Seven minutes, they said. Shit crazy. Thank you, Terry. Terry saluted us. Okay, we about to get out of here. Let me find out you describing my ex joke. I hope not. I hope not. Is he 6'6"? 6'6". Atlanta. Fine as shit. And he a Pisces. Bastard ass nigga. I'm playing. No, I'm not. That too. And again, it's deeper than that. Y'all in a relationship. It ain't got nothing to do with legally put him out, illegally put him out. That nigga was coming back home. Um, they should have went to a hotel. That's what I've been saying. Um, he has a good chance of getting off of M charge. That's what I feel. Um, dude went full on rage and jealousy. He's broke, and a famous rapper in his crib was living and smashing his girl. He's going to get off. He he just has to just tell a jury that a whole white jury that's a famous rapper. He's trying to make bills. He left, and then a rapper. He pulls up and saw a convertible. I guess y'all know it's a convertible because that's what somebody said. And a rapper in my bed after he destroyed my relationship. It was been a week ago. Who gives a fuck? Why do y'all announce when y'all are leaving? We don't give a fuck. No one cares. It can be one-sided all day because guess what this shit is called? The Jovi Beauty fucking show. The Jovi Beauty show. It's not what the fuck you think show. I don't give a shit about your goddamn opinion. Show. Fuck these niggas come up on here thinking we give a fuck about what the fuck they think. Nobody gives a fuck. Show. Thank you. That's one thing she should have done. She should have bounced. I moved. I told y'all I was dealing with crazy. I moved out, and then I moved out of the state. And then when the crazy moved one state next to me, guess what I did? I moved my ass right back to New York City. Because crazy should leave you alone. Crazy should understand it's a dub. We done. It's a breakup. But guess what? Crazy is crazy. What? I would show y'all, but I would have to kill y'all. No. I don't mess with that boy, but I'm saying, mm, fine, y'all. Fine. No, this one is a fucking Pisces with that emotional bullshit that they do. This is one of my first introductions to the fucking fuckboy of the Pisces. The fuckboy and the whimsical fantasy life of the fuckboy Pisces. Ah, 6'6", bitch. 6 fucking 6. Solid. Solid. All over. Solid. About 12-inch solid. I'm stunned. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. All right, come on, let's play. I'm sorry. Yeah. Hey, Kendra. Kendra said that happened to my coworker, married wife, home pregnant, messing around with some chick in Red Hook. Boyfriend pulled up and shot him dead. Wow, can you imagine? I would lose it. And then you out here cheating with me and you die? Like what? I can't even warn you properly. He can say yes. They did attack him. She said that they did. She said that they jumped him. He could say that he didn't punch her. If she and even if he did, this is a house. It's a crime of fucking passion. Mm-hmm. Yep. He'll be free. She said, listen, this man at my job up the parking lot because his wife moved out. It was a mess. Yes, he got off. Listen, when especially men, they can't deal with emotions too well. So when their emotions, these niggas will wild the fuck out. That's why I always say you gotta manage them. That manage them. We're smarter for a fucking reason. Act like it. God made us smarter for a fucking reason. Yes, yes, they talk about leases and shit. It don't matter. He lived there. He lived there. Like once you got somebody in a house more than like 30 days, they live there. Like y'all wilding. He lives there. Just like a nigga can't put you out his crib. Honestly, nigga can't really put you out his crib once you've been there because you live there. You are a fucking resident now. Be smart. I was. You want to know how retarded I was? Let me tell you. This is before FaceTime and them. Like, really, people had FaceTimes and shit. I was all in my, this nigga had me all in my emotions, y'all. I don't even like being in my emotions. But, y'all, why I sent this nigga, like, a video, like a video chat. You know how we send them now all the time to people, send videos. This was in, what year is this? This was in like 2011. Ain't nobody was sending video chats. That's how much I was feeling. That's freaking crazy. That's crazy. I wasn't even feeling him. This is how bad I was stigmatized and traumatized by this fuckboy. I was about to let him destroy my whole life. Again. I was gonna let him destroy my whole life. Woo! And then I said, bitch, you ain't even divorced yet, and you about to let another nigga destroy your life. No. That's what happened. That's what happened. That's exactly what happened. She said I never dated a Pisces, and I never will again. And I never will again. I dated another one after that. Not really date. It was just like, we weren't like in a real relationship. We just dating, mind you. But I took advantage of that 12-inch. Jesus Christ, y'all. Bastard niggas in Atlanta. She said I had a Pisces and they had too much for me, child. What? Sturdy, bitch. Solid. With brown eyes, dark skin, light brown eyes. Not light. Fine. And fine. Fine. Oh, and he had bought a house. Like I had known him like a month into me knowing him. He's like, oh shit, guess what I just did today? I signed on my house. And you know how I am. So I was like, he's fine, and he just bought property. Help me, Jesus. Help me, Jesus. I'm like, help me, Jesus. Sherry, girl, you have to go back, child. We started at noon, girl. You late. Now we talking about this Pisces nigga that almost destroyed my life. There we go. Can we, I don't think I got that much to say besides this, but could we like end on this? It's the lack of accountability for me. Like I said, all three people, Trouble, the girl, and the shooter, are accountable in this situation. Okay? Even in a not situation where a nigga is abusive and shit, I can see how somebody, again, it happens all the time. People come home, crime of passion, they lose it. They blank out and they will kill you. It is not just women who are allotted that. Okay, we have to make smarter decisions. You break up with a nigga, you be a little wary, especially when the nigga needed you to survive, especially when the man has nothing to lose. If a man has nothing to lose, come on, man. We gotta be accountable for this dumb shit we bring into our fucking lives. And nobody made her bring that shit into her life. She was fucking with this nigga Trouble on the side for so long. You know what that means? That means she was fucking with other niggas too. So what the fuck she even needed this nigga there for? To be a burden, a bill for what? And okay, she finally got that hint. Cool. But after 3 years, if you allowing this shit to go down, the first thing we do is not bring another nigga into the crib. Because it's going to go left. Especially in a place where it's easy to break into people's homes. And a nigga is emotional and crazy. Okay? Listen, I said what I said. I said what I said. Yes, I said what the fuck I said. Okay? I said, I love Pisces women. The men, bitch, I told y'all already. I learned a long time ago. They are crazy. You know, I'm a Scorpio, so I would think that I could deal with their water signness of it all, or cancers. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. The only other water sign I could deal with is a Scorpio. That's what I'm dealing with. I can't do it. It's too much. It's too much. Maybe because I have an air sign, in my Libra, my Venus is in Libra. Maybe that's why, but I can't do it. I need you to be a little bit rational, a little bit. I've seen what I needed to see, and it's a dub. Me too. And I dated another one, and his whole thing, he had a whole, like, we were supposed to just be fuck buddies. Okay, let me be real. I didn't even date this nigga. We were fuck buddies. Okay, and I was thoroughly in the rules of fuck buddiness. Okay, I followed the fuck buddy rules to the T. And he didn't like it because, again, Pisces, they want to, it's all good. It's, it's a fantasy. And I guess after like 2 years, we were fuck buddies for a while, his fantasy started changing, and it included me in a more substantial role. And that wasn't the deal for the fuck buddy arrangement. It was cool though. Whatever. I can't deal with them at all. At all. Anyway, well, I'm done, y'all. We had a good day. Y'all had a good show? I think we had a good show. I ain't gonna lie. 3 years after moving here, I went crazy too. I ain't gonna lie. 3 years after moving here, I went crazy too. People are gonna go. People, listen. With especially the older we get, it's really, when we 20, it's bounce from nigga to nigga. It don't really matter, bitch. Bitch, don't really matter. But the older you get, the more time you were invested in these people. Like, this is real life. We big and grown. You looking for people, whether you admit it or not. You looking for the people that you're gonna spend a substantial amount of time in your life with, right? And we're human. People are human. Oh, yes, girl. I agree. I agree. I love it, but I can't. Okay. Uh, so people are human, right? And common sense should be a little bit more common. All right. And I think I'm done. And as always, I hope you live your life like it's golden, because there's no other way to live it.